Hey people, here I am. I'm at a rest stop in Texas. I just crossed over the Oklahoma border, and I do this trip once every couple months, and I really like this trip. It's one of the most beautiful rides there is. I just want to show you. I'm going to turn this around. Look at that, all the way over there. That is part of the 6666 Ranch. It's the biggest ranch in Texas and one of the biggest ranches in the world. But it goes on forever. And, you know, I've come to a conclusion. I, uh, I love Texas, but I decided that I'm going to move to Florida. Most likely, I'm not sure exactly when, but it's going to happen sooner than later. Hold on, I'm going to show you the other side of where I just am. That's the other side. And here's the roads. Here's my car up there, just sitting and waiting for me. And I'm in a little town called Groom. And unfortunately, the wind's blowing a little bit, so I don't know how this is going to go. But if you look over in this direction right here, yeah, I'm going to move to Florida. You know, I'm a lucky man. I've been married a few times, 4 times to be exact. And I have my children. I have my grandchildren. And I've been blessed with a good life at times. I've been all over this country. I've lived in Burlington, Vermont. I've lived in the first 32 years of my life in New York. I was born in Rockland County. My family moved to Mount Kisco, then to Yonkers. Then eventually I weaseled my way into the Big Apple. And I lived in the Upper East Side, West Side, down in the Village, by St. Mark's, by the Palladium, Brooklyn, Queens. I spent a good majority of my life in Florida, several years. And the main reason I'm moving to Florida is because, one, of politics. I don't want to move to any liberal state. I have no desire, and this is why I will never go anywhere on the East Coast except Florida. And it wasn't always like that with Florida. You know, Ron DeSantis turned it around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to Florida, and I'll move into a motel room with a king-size bed with Tony, and we'll have a show together. What do you think? That's a fucking total joke, people. But, you know, it's something that I want to do. You know, I just came off a relationship, and when she started getting better, her kids decided to come back in her life, and we don't care for each other. You know, I don't want to wind up one of these guys stuck in a city, in the suburbs of like Pennsylvania, New York, with a mediocre woman, and spend the rest of my life like that. You know, this is going to be my last run. You know, everybody has a certain amount of runs in them. This is my run. And I'm blessed because I've seen so much in this country. I've been to just about every state. And I'm lucky. Not many people could say that. They get stuck in their little towns or big cities and they go on vacation someplace, but they never really go anyplace. And that's not the type of guy I want to be. I used to live on Anastasia Island in St. Augustine in Florida. And I got in some trouble there and I wasn't allowed to go back. And I had a warrant in the system for a long time. So finally, the warrant's out of the system. 20-something years later. I guess they just didn't want me in Florida. So it's time to go back there. and I miss the oceans. I've been in Colorado Springs and the beautiful mountains. I've been near the oceans of California and Oceanside, Queens, and uh, La Jolla up in that area. And then I went just about every place, every section of this country. But I'm at the point now I got to decide where I'm going to finish this whole thing off. And I have a show here, and I like doing my show. And what I'm going to do is start documenting a lot more things. Turn my channel into somewhat of a business. I haven't really done that financially and stuff like that, which I'm going to start doing. You're going to see a lot of extra effort put into my channel because I feel like, out of the new shows, I have more to offer than these other guys. And I'm not nearly as boring, to be honest with you. I may be a lot of things, but I'm not boring. Uh, I'm a lucky man. Here I am sitting in Texas in some of the most beautiful areas in the country, and it's northern Texas. Great politics here. And people say, "Oh, Lee, why are you talking politics?" Let me tell you something. Where you live politically means a lot. Who wants to live like in some Seattle where it's some shithole, and people are in the street mugging and killing each other? That's definitely not for me. So what I'm going to do is, hello, how you doing? So I'll be, let's see, today is Monday. I'll be doing more of these. I'm going to, I was coming down the old Route 666. And it's, well, as anybody knows, it's a very historic highway, and it's one of the oldest highways in the country. And I want to do stuff where I travel the highway and pick a lot of things up. So,
how you doing?
Good.
You ain't got a couple dollars I can get some gas, dude?
No, why you need some gas?
We are. We're like stuck right now and trying to get.
Yeah, I can help. I can help you out.
I'm like dying right now. I'm like, oh god.
Okay, 1 second, please. Hold on a second, please. Okay. So where are you guys coming from?
Michigan.
Michigan?
Yes, sir.
You planning on moving in here?
We were trying to figure out either Colorado or New Mexico area, maybe Texas. It just depends on trying to establish something. We didn't want to be in Michigan anymore. You know what I mean? Cold.
Yeah, I can give you. Here you go.
Thank you, bud. I appreciate it.
Okay, I should get enough gas in your car to move. No problem. You guys take care and good luck. You see, you guys got to witness that. Isn't that amazing? Somebody comes up and I'm at the car stop here and they say they need money for gas and I have it, so why not give them some? That's pretty amazing. I just did that. So I gave him $10. $10 for gas, move him a little bit, but you never know what kind of stories people telling you. But if anybody walks up to me and asks me for money for gas, you damn straight I'm going to help them. I think I've been in that position, and many other people have been in that position in their life. So I'm going to not make this too long, but I'm going to tell you what's coming up on my channel. I think I'm going to be doing maybe a live tonight with Tony. Not sure yet, but Tony and I are talking about it. And there's lots of information that's coming out about this whole thing with another podcaster and doing these bidding wars and stuff. And there's a new person that's come out and said that he was called up by this podcaster and asked to make a high bid to jack the bid prices up. And then that podcaster sent him the money that he used. There's no law being broken here, but it's kind of like really... This guy is like, he thinks he's on this like moral plateau above everybody else, and he's turning out to be the biggest scumbag going. And then on top of that, when people call him on it, what does he do? Could you imagine someone giving you $4,000, and what do? You attack them. That is your thank you to them. You know, we're going to be talking about stuff like that. I got emails that show people who have been doxing people, asking people to dox people. Actual emails that have been sent to me. So there's a lot of shit going on here, people. And we all going to discuss this. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to try to get a live together tonight so we can talk about it. But, you know, thanks a lot for listening to me. I'm going to go, oh, you know what? I'm going to go up to my car up there. You see that beautiful little car right there? And I'm going to get in it. And I'm going to drive home out of this rest stop. Because according to some dirtbag, I don't have a car. There it is. Dumbass. But anyway, bless you all. Take care. Like, subscribe. Lots of good things coming. Look for that live tonight with me and Tony. Bye.